What's going on, guys? It's your boy BMG Central back again with another reaction. I hope you are having an amazing day as always. I know I am. And today we're back with more BTS. This should be the second video of the day, and for this video we're going to be reacting to the How BTS Won Over America. The person who requested this, her name is K-Popping. Thank you so much for the request. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this video. If I have to guess or assume what this video is going to be about, we're probably going to see how they became so big in America, how they have a big following, a bunch of army members from America. But to be honest, we should have a video that it talks about like how they took over the world, because if we think about it, BTS is worldwide. They're so well known all over the globe, and that's so amazing. That's how successful they have been, and that's how special BTS truly is. Just think about that. Can you believe such a thing? That's like mind-blowing, man. That's a lot of people. But like always, I want to begin the video by thanking every single one of you for all the love and support. You guys are amazing with the likes, with the dislikes, with the comments, everything that you leave on this channel helps, because it's feedback, it's support. It's a way for me to see what's going on through you guys' head whenever you watch my videos. And like I always say, you guys matter too. You know, my channel will not be as popping, get it? Because K-Popping requested the video? No? Okay, whatever. It wouldn't be as popping if it wasn't for you guys. So I owe you guys so much, and I always want to make sure that you guys are happy, just as happy as me, if not happier, because this is a mutual relationship. You guys are my family. You guys are my friends. You guys are everything to me. You guys made me who I am today. So of course, I always look back at you guys and make sure you guys are doing okay. And with that said, I have seen some people saying that they missed when I used to react to people like J Park and people like G Friend. You know, those groups like that. Although this is a BTS channel, that's kind of what I've embraced it to be, you know. I think we could always show love to other people. Because we all deserve to be successful. If anything BTS has shown us is that we should always, you know, strive to be successful and to love ourselves, be ourselves, and to always speak ourselves. And that's what many groups are doing. Especially shout out to the group, the girl groups that's debuting today, or they actually already debuted. Shout out to you guys. You guys are doing amazing, especially as females. You're showing the world that females can do the same thing, if not things that are better than men can do. So shout out to you guys and good luck on your journey. But I won't talk too much. This video is going to be about 11 minutes long. I'm sure they'll go by really fast because, you know, we tend to enjoy videos over here, and when we enjoy videos, they go by really fast for whatever reason. But let's see what this is about. Let's see if we like it. I mean, I have no idea what it is going into this, so let's do this. Let's do this, guys.
Americans have a deep love of boy bands.
Right.
It seems that every few years, a new group climbs to the top of the pop charts, stealing the hearts of millions.
That's true.
But since the breakup of One Direction in 2015, no other group has been able to capture and hold our collective attention.
Until BTS.
That is, until BTS.
Of course. Come on, man.
BTS, aka 방탄소년단, the 7-member Korean idol group, has become a global phenomenon.
That's what I was saying.
There's RM, Jimin, Suga, V, Jin, Jungkook, and J-Hope.
You can't think about popular music right now without thinking about BTS, arguably the biggest band in the world.
Few people expected a Korean-speaking boy band to become the next it sensation in the United States.
That's
but
crazy.
6 albums, 6 EPs, 5 tours, and millions of fans later, BTS has cemented its place in American pop culture.
Oof.
Just about every decade has its own boy band on the pop charts. The cycle goes like this. A boy band lands a breakout hit, gets a lot of attention, builds a passionate fan base, releases a few albums, tours the world, and breaks up just in time for a new one to come and take its place.
There's these 7-year
Really?
cycles where every once in a while a big boy band comes up. You know, in the early 2000s you had NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, and then it took a little break, and then One Direction came back huge.
And then
Once
broke
One
up.
Direction kind of went away and went on their hiatus, there was a gap.
But what's interesting about BTS's rise to fame in the US is how a group from the other side of the world, with only one English-speaking member, took the spot from bands like 5 Seconds of Summer and The Wanted.
Oh my gosh, it's
Not
so true.
Just a need for a new boy band every few years. You have to be the right boy band at the right time.
BTS's timing was impeccable. The proof is in the numbers. In 2018, BTS landed 3 #1 albums on the Billboard 200 chart. The last band to do that was the Beatles.
Wow.
They also broke YouTube records like the fastest video to reach 100 million views and the most streamed video in 24 hours.
They have broken so many records. After release after release, they've been breaking their own record.
Their album, Map of the Soul Persona, had 3
Insane.
million pre-orders internationally, and when released, topped the iTunes charts in 89 different countries.
Come on, man, this is light work.
BTS is the first South Korean group to reach 10 million followers on Twitter, perform at the Billboard Music Awards, and be the musical guest on Saturday Night Live.
Wow.
BTS's music is a blend of different genres like pop, hip-hop, and EDM, and they're known for their catchy hooks and unique choreography. But more importantly,
Catchy
the band
hooks.
members write their own lyrics. And even though they're mostly in Korean, the socially conscious songs usually contain a few English phrases.
The lyrics, they're not superficial. They're actually like, they mean something. They talk about like issues that we can relate with.
Experts agree
That's
that a
beauty
big
about
part of
my-
America's fascination with BTS stems from a desire for something new.
I think K-pop is having a moment because it's extremely different.
Not only is there an increased appetite to understand different cultures, but I think that there's a huge Asian community in the US that loves seeing an artist like BTS represent themselves.
It's becoming this counterculture movement where it's very new, it's very exotic for the teens, and it's something that's very different from what the rest of the people are listening to.
I wouldn't want to say like how mainstream artists now all sound the same. They don't, but it's something more culturally different.
Right.
Surprisingly,
That's
the
what
language
makes it-
barrier hasn't
yeah, I
been an
get you.
issue for BTS.
We're very happy to be the messenger for many people's lives and the positivities.
Music doesn't need a language, you know? Like you just need to hear it to like how
Come
you're
on,
feeling
this
about
is
it.
what I'm talking about.
It's difficult to just find
True.
translations, to just read it while watching, reading while listening.
A hit is a hit, so at the end of the day, you still have to have super strong melody, a lyric that resonates with people, and hook after hook after hook. It doesn't matter if you're singing in Farsi or Korean.
But in order to understand BTS's success in the Western market, you have to go back to the group that changed South Korean music forever, Saotaegi and Boys. In April 1992, the group debuted their song I Know on a popular Korean talent show.
The reason why it was really successful and why he's like a pioneer for K-pop idols is because before the emergence of Saotaegi, the music industry of Korea was heavily focused on catering towards the taste of adults, and they didn't really consider teens as a legitimate market for music.
The judges
Really?
of the talent show dismissed the performance, but the teenagers of South Korea couldn't get enough.
A lot of his songs were like very counterculture, and they had lyrics that teens could relate to.
While Saotaeji's performance ignited a shift in South Korean pop culture, it was Psy's 2012 viral hit Gangnam Style that took K-pop global.
Really?
The song peaked at number 2 in the Billboard Top 100 and stayed on the charts for 31 weeks. It was also the first video to ever reach 1 billion views.
Wow.
It was the first time the general public
I was
had
in high school when
seen
this came
Korean
out.
language going on air in American TV shows. Back in those days, when they thought about Korea, it was like mostly nuclear missiles because they like confused it with North Korea.
Everybody has Gangnam Style in their deeper mind, you know.
Psy's Gangnam Style was one of the
I
biggest
did.
songs of 2012.
I don't know if I do anymore.
But more importantly, it proved that K-pop could find a sizable audience in America. BTS debuted its first album in 2013. Too Cool for School gained fame in South Korea, and the band definitely used social media to gain international fans. The strategy paid off.
Definitely.
BTS won Best New Social Artist at the 2017 Billboard Music Awards, proving just how large and loyal their fan base had become.
K-pop fans are heavily based on social media, such as Twitter or Facebook or YouTube, and these media outlets in the US started looking into these like hashtag numbers or likes, and they saw, wow, they are getting huge amount of views, and that's when they started like getting interest into them and started inviting K-pop artists to American TV shows.
In the era of streaming and YouTube, fan interaction is critical, and BTS is constantly putting out new content to keep them engaged.
They're one of the best I've ever seen at it. They're on the social media all the time. There's always new content for fans. And that was tough before. When you were releasing content through video
Back in the
or
old
through
days.
television stations, you had to wait for it. But BTS is putting out new stuff literally every day.
Beyonce has the Beehive, and Lady Gaga has her Little Monsters. But BTS's ARMY is arguably the most devoted fan base in music today.
I love BTS.
Their BTS Army is so locked in and so supportive online, and the BTS Army always shows up.
I don't want to say that they're threatening, but they certainly remind you to be nice to BTS. They'll tell you what kind of food they like, what to make sure to have snacks to have ready for them. The fandom takes care of them like no other band I've ever seen before.
Army's support goes far beyond social media. The Love Yourself, Speak Yourself tour has reportedly made over $180 million in ticket sales. And fans can buy everything from BTS apparel, stuffed animals, and makeup.
I spent thousands of dollars on BTS in the past few years. Thousands.
They've known and seen the group grow in front of their screen. I feel like that makes them want to support an artist even more.
For sure.
But perfecting their skills as performers was just as important as building their social media presence.
Cute.
BTS signed with Big Hit Entertainment, which put the group through years of intense training in singing, dancing, and presentation.
To become a K-pop artist, there is intense training to debut. There are kids who audition at the age of 8, 9, and they would join the agency and train for years and years.
Aspiring idols are taught manners and self-grooming, put on diets, weighed daily, and instructed on how to coordinate outfits. Many even have plastic surgery.
They just become like these perfect figures that everyone looks up to, and there's when the word idol kicks in.
Management companies even put strict limitations on their K-pop idols' social lives to keep their images intact. You'll most likely never see a member of BTS in a public romantic relationship.
A lot of times they play to the boyfriend fantasy or the girlfriend fantasy. When they do have a dating scandal, fans will no longer support the idol because they think
it's over,
being betrayed.
Yeah.
But for all their success, there's one major obstacle that could greatly impact BTS's future: mandatory service in the South Korean military. Korean men are required by law to enlist in the military for about 2 years. Some are able to defer enlisting under certain circumstances, such as continuing their education. Some athletes are even exempt after winning international competitions. But despite their success, K-pop idols are still required to enlist.
People are actually debating whether K-pop idols should be exempt equally as soccer players do, because they are boosting national pride, but K-pop idols are boosting national pride at the same time.
In the world of pop music, dropping out of the limelight for 2 years can be a career killer, especially for a group whose success relies on regularly putting out new content on social media. But the group's intense fan base could actually help them come back stronger than ever.
I think that after waiting for so long, they're going to be even more passionate to bring BTS back into the
We're not going to let it get to that. I'm sorry.
In fact, a hiatus
Stop speaking
could work
negativity.
in BTS's favor.
The Backstreet Boys came back after 15 years and had another hit on the radio. So the future's wide open for BTS.
BTS seems to be the perfect musical act for the current era. Their collaborations with artists like Halsey and the Chainsmokers have helped solidify their spot in pop culture.
BTS is still getting bigger and bigger. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be around for a long time.
Whether they're together or whether they're apart, they're going to be part of our lives for the foreseeable future, for sure.
BTS fans can be assured that the idols will be around in the coming decade. The group just signed a new contract through 2026, meaning the albums, tours, and merch aren't slowing down.
We're going to appreciate their impact as we get a little bit farther away from the beginning of it and just say, wow, look at what they've accomplished as a K-pop group and as a boy band that took over the world.
2026, that's like 6-7 more years from now. We need to sign another one. We need to sign a lifetime contract. But guys, great video. Don't get me wrong, great video. I loved every single part. It taught me a lot about how BTS came to be successful. And of course, I've always known how ARMY is, how passionate they are about BTS. It made me laugh because me being already an official part of ARMY, I understand like how, I'm gonna start saying we because I know you guys like me to implement myself into the group. I like how we defend our boys, right? But from people who don't really support BTS the way we do, it seems like we're being too defensive or like we're aggressive or like we'll come after you. And it was just funny seeing his reaction towards that and seeing the memes that you guys were sending. I guess people who were being negative towards them. You guys are hilarious, man. Social media with ARMY is so much fun. like me thinking about it right now, every time I go on Twitter, yes, I have things here from the US because I have other interests aside from BTS, of course, but I do have BTS and I have some ARMY members on my timeline, and every time I see you guys post something, it makes my heart feel so much better, man. Like, just ARMY. ARMY's amazing. ARMY's so beautiful, and I'm just happy to be a part of the family. And I just hope that it never gets to the point where they break up. Like, after I saw that part where they have to, you know, go into the military, like, they have to, that actually stopped my heart for a bit, I'm not gonna lie, because especially now with how things are going on right now in the world, it seems more and more likely that that's a possibility that might happen, but I don't want it to come to that. I really don't. I feel like Suga could take on the whole military. He could take on any military and win. That's just how strong Suga is in my eyes. But still, I don't want to send any of them, you know, to war or to anything like that. They don't need to be there. I just hope it never gets to that point, man. And overall, I hope that they never break up, because we saw that there's like a specific timeline for each band or boy band, and if it's, you know, every decade before they break up or something happens where they end up going their separate ways, if it's history, it's bound to repeat itself, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want it to come to an end. Just like some of us didn't want the Avengers to come to an end. You know, the series is over, no more Avengers. Just like some of us didn't want Game of Thrones to end. I'm still really sad about Game of Thrones not even being on television anymore. Just like some of us don't like to see our favorite basketball player, our favorite tennis player, our favorite baseball player, our favorite swimmer retire. It happens. So I'm really not ready for that. But hey, looking at the success side of everything, putting all the negativity aside, our boys are doing big things. They've done big things, man. They're out here taking pictures with Drake. You know, they're out here matching numbers from the Beatles and having groups as big, or if not bigger, as Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Like, those are big names, you know? And imagine if our boys actually decided to fully go on, not just music and dancing and all of that, but what if they went into acting? What if they adopted some other thing that they wanted to put their energy into, and they became big on that too? You know, like, they are breaking record after record after record, even breaking their own records. They could be big. Bigger, I mean bigger. They're already big. Come on now, what am I talking about? They could be bigger than what they are right now, and they will be. They will be. But let's hope it never gets to any of the negativity. I was really mad. They kept talking way too much about the negativity. I know it's facts, it's the truth, so we can't go around the truth, but I did not need to hear it. You know, just give me the positivity. That's all we are. Just give me the positivity. I don't want to cry. But still, a lot of the things I said in this video were said. You know, what was the part where I really said, oh, how they're a global phenomenon. They're not just US. They're global, and that's what's so beautiful, man. That's insane. Whew. Hope one day I can be like that, man. I'm not gonna say I doubt it, because I should believe in myself, but I wanna make an impact in the world. Speaking of impacts, really serious right now, guys. I'm gonna get really serious. If you guys haven't heard, there's currently a fire going on in the Amazon. I know some of y'all might be tired of me saying this over and over again in all my videos, but there's currently a fire going on in the Amazon in Brazil, I believe, and it hasn't stopped. It's been going on for weeks, and it's killing lots of animals. It's hurting people. It's destroying natural habitats, and it's something I really want to spread awareness on, for the simple fact that a lot of things that shouldn't be trending are trending right now. I don't need to give any examples. Anything BTS, I can deal with. They can be trending all they want. I'm saying things like stupid trends like chicken sandwich from Popeyes and things that don't really matter. They're trending, and they're not showing us what we need to see, which is media focusing on what's happening in Brazil. A fire that hasn't stopped in weeks. It's destroying everything in its path, and it's affecting many lives. So if you haven't heard about that, I suggest you go to Pray for Amazonia. It's a hashtag on any social media, and you will see pictures, you will see information. You know, do some research and you know, learn about what's happening and try and spread the awareness. I don't expect you to go out and put the fire yourself. I can't do that, and some of us don't have that ability. If you can, if you're Superman or something, by all means go ahead. But not all of us are that lucky or that blessed. So all we can do is spread the awareness, and hopefully giving more people, you know, the information, and hopefully they can do something. You know, people with bigger platforms than us. that can actually have that power. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed, like always, and I'm just really happy to be back. You guys make me the happiest. You guys always show me so much love, so much support in the comment section. You guys give me a place where I belong, and every time I turn this light on, I turn this camera on, I feel like I'm talking to every single one of my family members. Even if you're not in front of me, you're still there. You know, you're in my heart. So thank you so much for the love and support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep on believing in yourself. Keep following those dreams. Keep working hard. Man, we're blessed. Have a great day, guys. Peace.